right? Like, because
I mean,
works right?
yes and no, because I mean, some people think of the logic as a balance sheet. You know, you weigh up the amount of, you know, positives on one side, negatives on another. You balance it out, pros and cons, and then from there you make a decision based off the maths of the equation, as opposed to the what
a risk assessment.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to the actual emotional quality of the thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice. Good discussion.
What was that? I'm upset because I see something's not there. Alright, Instagram is live now, so welcome Instagram.
Hello Instagram.
Hello Instagram. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Alrighty. Let's begin, team. So what do we do again? That's right, we do the steak first. Rock and sausage rolls. Mr. Poulos, Yasure filemu. Yasure. Nambugamnis. Gala. Alright, let's do it. Spine nice and tall. So, from the earth to the tail, through the crown, centering yourself nice and tall. Turn from the center of your center. Let everything drop down. All the muscles drop down, release. Effortless through the body, except for that string that draws up through, and everything else just hangs down. Keep that string holding you up so that you've got an effortless sense in your body, and then turn from the center of your center. Let everything release down. If you do this right, and you let everything stay nice and relaxed, and you start to move from your center, you'll feel like that kind of, you know, that electricity in your body, like when you're listening to that good song and you get that like sparkles in your brain kind of thing. You should feel that nice feeling when you're doing this right. If you're just using tension and force, you're not going to get that. You want everything to feel like it's just dropping out, like a melting away as the spine grows up, or the center of the spine goes up into the ceiling. Keep going. Okay, standing nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, eyes to your belly, rolling down. Roll all the way down, let your spine bend, nice stretch, coming back up. Looking up, deep breath in. And breathe out, roll down again. Coming up. One more time, but this time when you go down, I want you to move your body around how it feels good to get that spine mobile and open. So deep breath in. And roll down again. Moving around, left and right, forwards and backwards, letting any tension just drop out of the body. And coming up. Alrighty, now rolling the shoulders. So you are trying to work the range of the joints, right? But you're not really forcing it, so to speak. So it should feel like a nice, gentle expansion. So you are opening things up, but you're working to the end range of the joints. You're getting a nice feeling through the whole shoulder girdle. So it shouldn't feel forceful. It should feel like an expansion, like an opening. Other way. Good. Alrighty, now, like water that's shooting out from your spine, through your hips, through your shoulders, through your arms, through your legs. Get a good, nice sense of opening and circle the arms and hands. Nice and controlled. So you're looking to control the movement. I'm talking to you, Noah. You're not just flinging your arm around like a helicopter. Control the movement. Other way. Good. Up and over. Get an opening through the side of the spine. Other way. Switch. Again. Alright, shake your body out. Alrighty, let's do our state training. So, the state training is for you to develop mastery of the mind, the emotions and the energy, to make your body more powerful, and so that you can master the thoughts and emotions. Let's begin. Start by taking some deep, comfortable breaths. And if you've been training for a while, you should be doing this in your stance. If you're still getting used to this state, then it's okay to do it seated or lying down. Taking some deep, calm, peaceful breaths. And with each breath you take, bring yourself into alignment with your spiritual intention. Your spiritual intention is like your highest intention, what you're aiming at the highest level. Peace, joy, prosperity, freedom, expansion, creativity, courage. Breathe in that frequency. We are mostly made up of space, energy, and frequency. We are mostly vibration. So align yourself with the vibration of your intention. Breathing in the energy of your intention. And you'll know that you're in alignment with that via your emotional quality. So rest in that elevated emotion. Rest in that good feeling. Now, as you maintain alignment, bring your concentration into your center. So softly draw up from the base and feel the space from the tail to the crown. So sense the space in the center. As you sense your center, bring the frequency of your intention into the center. So you're centering in your intention, feeling the elevated emotion of your intention in your whole center. Not just from the tail through the heart to the crown, from the earth through the tail to the crown. Sense the whole center aligned with the frequency of your intention. Now, see a small white ball of energy, like the size of a marble. And that small ball of light vibrates on the frequency of your intention. feeling that elevated energy. And now as you breathe in, rise that energy up through the center. Earth, tail, through the heart, to the crown as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, just relax, release, and let go. As you breathe in, rising the energy of your intention through the center. And as you breathe out, release, relax, and let go. So in your own time, rise this frequency through the center. And as you breathe out, relax and release. So time it to your own breath. Breathing with a sense of ease, breathing with a sense of peace as you rise this frequency through the center. And as you breathe out, relax, release, and let go. Now, maintain that sense of uprightness, like you're hanging from the crown. And now expand your awareness into the whole space the body occupies. Expanding through the whole torso, into the arms, legs, into the head. So you're now sensing the whole space the body occupies. Centered in your intention as you sense the space, in alignment with the energy body, in alignment with vibration. Now, as you continue to breathe deeply and sense your space, start now to sink down like a gentle shower that washes down through the whole head, brain, face, and neck. Sinking down through the shoulders, chest, back, arms. Sinking down in and around the spine, the belly, the back, the forearms and hands, centered in your intention, hanging from the crown as you sink down through the whole upper body. Continue now to sink down through the hips, thighs, knees, calves, shins and feet. Sinking, dissolving. And now sink emotionally. Sinking emotionally is similar in that you're washing down through the space. However, it's an emotional quality in letting go. You dissolve, release, and let go of all forms of upset. doubts, resentments, complaints, any friction or tension. Any minor upsets, any major upsets, all forms of upset are dissolved, dropped and let go. Now, as you continue to sink through the space and let go, also now dissolve and sink mentally. Any beliefs, programs, or thought patterns that do not serve your potential, that do not serve your highest intention, release them. You don't need to analyze them and understand where they came from or what they look like. Just drop them. Centered in your intention. Sensing your space. Sinking, letting go, dissolving. And now see and feel that light from the center, that elevated emotion, expand into the whole body. A sense of expansion through your whole space so that the whole body radiates a bright white energy. And now see and feel your center targeting forward to a line in front of you. From the earth to the tail to the crown, see and feel this line projecting forward. And that line in front of you represents another person. Whether you're connecting to a person for training, for combat or healing, it doesn't matter. It's a focal point. Centered in your intention, sensing your space, sinking, dissolving, flowing from the center to the center in front of you. Feeling good in your frequency, uplifted and elevated in your emotion, resting in the state. Feel the center tall and open. The mind calm. And the body peacefully relaxed. And bring the state into your daily life, using it however you wish. Open your eyes when you're ready. Alrighty, let's share our observations and then we'll come back for our form training or questions if we have time. Breakout rooms. Sup Instagram. So you want to train in Brazil? Salat in Brazil. I don't know. I don't do Salat. I do Wing Chun. So sorry, I don't know. But if you want to train Wing Chun, go to my bio or go to the bios for the Wing Chun family, or see if you're John Kogan, my platform. And we have a school free learning community where we have full curriculum for you guys. Now the guys in here are sharing observations. So the guys in the live Zoom session. So I do live sessions with people in my paid academy, but for the free academy, you guys get it through here, so you can still practice. There's also, so there's step-by-step curriculum, there's really cool chats in there, so you should get yourself in there. It's fucking sick. Anyway, I don't know if you know you can do this, but look at this. Oh yeah, fireworks. So get in there, it's that fucking awesome. For you guys who are in the academy, in the Wing Chun family already, and you're in the school community, if you aren't in there, get in there. But if you are in there, share your observations from your training today. So the training you've done on here, share them in the community section of the Wing Chun family, so that you can get a conversation going. And that'll also elevate your points in the training as well, so you can unlock more content. Hang around for another 5 or so minutes, and we're going to go through the Wing Chun forms as well.
Using that, because I was recently had the experience of my son getting grommets, so called into the theatre, and you stand here, Dad, you do it, right? We're going to do this, and you can talk to him, and you're sitting there and you're looking in the eyes. It's a very, very surreal experience for your first one, because and I think
it's quite I've had my my daughter. She needed surgery for a cut on her forehead a year or so ago. It's it's interesting being on the other side, from our point of view anyway.
It gives you, I guess, touch point, right? Because it goes sort of not from this difference between work and family.
Recording in progress.
Hi, Melissa. Alrighty. We've got questions with the guys here in the Zoom session, and then we're going to go through the forms. Sup, Rainy? So we're going to do the forms and then punching power training. So if you guys want to jump in, you are more than welcome to. Just waiting for the participants to come back. Hi, Melissa, are you there? Oh, here they come. Welcome back. Welcome, Backingtons. Alrighty, we got 5 minutes for questions or discussion points, and then we'll do our form training, gentlemen. Form and power training.
Seiko, I think I heard something. Was it from Instagram? Yes, that's right, Instagram. How fucking good is Kung Fu?
Hey, did you hear that, Instagram, you fucks? The guys in the Zoom said, how good is Kung Fu? Did you hear that? You gonna answer them? Well, Dave said, show us your best self-defense. What else have they said? Hi. Hello, sir. Anyway, Jason wants you to know how good is Kung Fu. That's how good it is. Oh wait, didn't do it. What the fuck? Come on. There it is. That's how fucking good it is. I love that. I'm so obsessed with that. This is the weird one. That one. This. Yeah. Like disco. Disco. Anyway, so does anyone have any questions, or are we just gonna watch me fucking strobe light?
That's pretty good Kung Fu.
Hey.
I have a question.
Sure.
How often is it that you get, so first of all, let me explain the feeling. So during meditations, occasionally, like I will get feelings, I don't know what they are, they just come up, negativities come up, they exit through breathing. Like I do like a lot of yawns and they just exit via breathing. How often does like negativities coming up and exiting through breathing, I guess, or just like negativities coming up and you releasing them through meditation in some form? How often does that happen in a mass amount?
I mean, firstly, it can happen in varying degrees. It can happen a lot or it can happen a little. And secondly is you don't necessarily, it's not necessarily your breath. Just because you're yawning and breathing a lot at the same time as letting go, doesn't mean that the breath is what's doing the letting go for you, or that it's letting go through the breath.
Yeah.
See what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Like, because you also are seeing and your heart's also beating at the same time.
Yeah.
So you could say, my eyeballs seeing is letting go. So just because they're happening at the same time doesn't mean it's what's causing it, so to speak. So just, if you're getting a good sensation of letting go, I'd say just keep going with it. I wouldn't even worry about how much and how little you get and whether it's the breath or not. Just keep, whatever the experience is of that letting go-ness, keep tuning with that, because you're getting it. That's good. Do that.
Awesome. Sounds good.
I don't know if any of you guys have sparred with Noah, but you have to spar with him. He's such an animal. What I mean is his state's fucking powerful and he's 12.
Yep, Noah's a machine.
Yeah, he's a dangerous being. Yeah, so good question, Noah, and it's good that you're... Look, Sigong said, practicing, analysing, questioning and discussing are the best ways to success. That was one of his older articles, and you're doing the practicing, you're discussing, you're analysing, you're thinking about it. So, good question in the sense that you're pondering and contemplating the training. What else we got? We got anything else? We got time for one more. Maybe we just got time for one of these. Woohoo! I wonder if I'll ever get tired of that. 10 years later. I don't think I'm going to get sick of it. You guys might get sick of me doing it, but oh well, that's your problem, not mine. Right, let's go through the forms. Bit of formage and then a little bit of punch training to round it out. So, as you all know, I've said it 5 billion times before, the point of the forms is to put the state into it, so that the power of your structure, the power of your unified body mass, the power of the mind and the energy, and especially the power of intention, unify your whole being to culminate all of your power into the target. Alrighty. We have time. What do you reckon? Should we go straight into our punching work, or should we, and then questions at the end, or questions now and punching till the end? You tell me. Punching first? Alright, punching first. We'll give that, what should we give that? We'll give that one of these. Yeah. Hey, balloon, actually a single one of these is balloons apparently. Yeah, let's get some fucking balloon action going. Ken Oathmart. Right, we're punching now. Right, so punching power. Punching power comes from the state. Punching power comes from the focus of the mind, the structure, the mass, the momentum, your energy, everything focused from center to center, culminated like a vortex of power. So your center connects down through the center and everything flows and funnels into that, so it comes behind the strike itself. So start with your chain punching. Let's get the right angle for the rest. There we go. So start with a nice loose pace, just so meaning your shapes will still be correct, but your pace is like a loose, relaxed pace. Because sometimes when you go slowly, you can actually feel a little bit tense. So you just feel at a pace where you can feel relaxed as you punch. The fists and the wrists stay approximately on the center, so you're defending whilst you attack. Crown is elevated, so drawing up through the center. Chin slightly tucked. Centering your intention, so get that good feeling in your center as you focus everything forward, down through the center. So your center is elongated, filled with light, targeting down towards the line in front of you. From the earth through the tail to the crown. So you got this plane like this from your center, from down on the earth coming forward towards the target. So that's what's in your mind. Centered in your intention, feeling good, and the punches are traveling down that line. Making sure you extend the arm completely to a nice straightened arm. And now making sure you soften simultaneously as well. So keeping the same shape, same structure, but then making sure that you're sinking through your whole body. Everything's releasing down as you punch. Now start to slow it down. So you're focusing from the center. So you feel center drawing up, sensing and seeing your center. You've got the whole sense of the center on. Nice, good, elevated emotion. Targeting the whole center, down through the center. Maintaining this condition. As you slowly go through the punches. Centered in your intention, seeing where the target's going, and now letting everything sink down around that center. So dropping any force, any tension, dissolving it, releasing it. can start to just build up the pace again. Same movement, same state, just a little faster. Same relaxation, same focus, centered in your intention. Sinking, dissolving, releasing. Washing through the whole space. Start to speed it up gently, so still keeping a nice relaxed feeling. Center, targeting down through the center, spine tall, picking up the pace slightly, but just keeping soft and relaxed. And hold it there. Very good. Do that every day. End of the year, you'll be punching holes through people's skulls. With love, of course. And kindness and peace in your heart. So, we have a bit of time, so shoot any questions or discussion points across, team, before we finish up.
Awesome session, Seafood. Thank you. It's really
Pleasure. So much fun, right?
So much fun. I was saying in the family group today, and I think that David was saying the same thing, that the power training is just off the hook. It's so good. Who knew, right? You did, but no one else. Like, it's slow punching. It's just like, and suddenly the arms just get like weightless, effortless, and just like it's amazing. It's so good. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. You
Got
get
a question?
Yep, sure.
Sorry, go for it. Finish.
No, yeah, just before that, when you do punch slowly, what happens is two things, well, multiple things, but two of the things that are really big components in your ability to develop power is, number one, you move so slowly that you are able to consciously release the tension while moving. That's why Tai Chi and Wing Chun forms are done slowly, so you can actually develop pathways of deep relaxation throughout that movement sequence, you know. And Kung Fu is not the only practice that does things slowly. You know? Read The Science of Rapid Skill Acquisition. That's another one for your reading list, and then they go into the benefits of slow training, not just in martial arts, but in multiple and varieties of disciplines. Second thing is that doing it slowly, it helps you to connect to the etheric body. So, you know, you're going at a slow, calm pace, so your focus isn't physical. Your focus is non-physical, which, as we all know, is what makes up most of what we are. So that slow movement helps you to sense into the non-physical and start to utilize the mind and the energy to lead the movement consciously as opposed to subconsciously. Because most of the time we just move subconsciously. You decide I'm going for a walk and you subconsciously just walk. You're not conscious of, okay, I use the mind and the frequency to actually lead that. So anyway, yes, slow movement's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, from the beginning, even doing it effortlessly, loosely in the beginning to the end, it's just completely different, right? It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Me likey. And whoever you get, I used to use a heavy bag, but it doesn't actually have to be a heavy bag. You can do it on a wall where you do the same thing and you just kind of contact with the wall, like to get a feeling of the target and actually penetrating the power into it. But I do like hitting a heavy bag as well. There's value to that too.
Thank you, Stephen.
Pleasure. Yes, Jace, what you got?
I don't know the answer, but I actually find that slow punching challenging in the front, the shoulder, the bicep space. I actually get quite tired in that space.
I know what you mean. I used to get quite tired, and I still sometimes get little points of tension depending on the day, depending on how my body is. Like, I might have done a ton of sparring that day, so I'm a little bit tight just from the activity. Now, my suggestion on that, when you notice tension, is to firstly, I think we spoke about this one before, is firstly think of not all tension is tension, it's activity. When you have activity, and you don't want to bring You don't want to think it's similar to when you get a negative emotion, right? When an upset comes and you're like, and you get angry, for example. But then you get angry and then you get upset that you're angry, and then you get a bit, you feel guilty that you're upset that you're angry. See, so the spiral begins. So what I'm getting,
lovely, there you go.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So what I'm getting at is in the same way that when we have a negative emotion, that we bring a sense of appreciation for it. Like we go, I'm grateful for the opportunity to release this. You want to bring that same context to when you notice tension. Because when you notice tension in the physical body, and if you think to yourself, oh, I'm tense, basically you're saying, oh, I don't want to be tense, and you're trying to change that, right? But if we can use that same paradigm shift and go, oh, I'm grateful for the opportunity to release this tension, what happens then is that you then naturally shift to a higher frequency, and you recontextualize the tension in a way that allows you to release it quicker because you're coming from a better frequency. Does that make sense, Jace?
Back on earth.
Yeah. So it's the same process that we use with emotional tension, but with physical tension. I'm grateful for the opportunity to surrender this tension. Same thing. It's the same process. And what really made me aware of that trick was I was doing looks out with someone, and they noticed tension in their shoulder, and they go, and I had a flash of myself over the last 10 years, and all of my frustrations with tension in my body coming back to me all at once. And I was like, I had been trying to relax my tension through frustration and desire. Like I wanted my tension to go away from a level of being frustrated and from a level of desiring it to not be tense. And I was like, fuck me. And I shifted to I'm grateful for the opportunity to surrender this tension. And all of a sudden it was just melting away, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because I'd already practiced it emotionally, but I hadn't applied it physically. Yeah. So that was a cracker of a realization for me, because I was like, here's another little shortcut to dissolving tension. Because as we know as Kung Fu guys, tension is the enemy, right? So, yeah. Gotta love those long-winded answers, hey? Alrighty, we got time for another one?
Well, one thing that I have come to mind when we're doing the power training is when we're doing it and you're like, center on your good feeling and then pass it forward from your center. And it's like, you're like, here, have some good feeling.
Yep. That's exactly right. That's precise. And really cool tool of practicing. So a great trigger that you can use is every human being you see, they have a center, right? So you think of sending your intention from your center to their center. So when you're walking through the city, you're just like, peace, 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 yeah. And you get good at sending peacefulness to them. But what are you actually doing? You're cultivating peace within yourself. That's it.
Yeah.
Because you can't send or you can't give what you don't have, right? I can't be sending peace to them if I'm pissed off at them. Fuck you, peace. You understand what I'm saying? So there's another saying.
Can't retain peace.
There's another saying. There's the best thing that you can do for yourself is appreciate things in others. Because when you appreciate something in someone else, straight away, you are the vibration of appreciation. Right? Do yourself a favor and be grateful for things in others. Oh, it's so funny.
And then train.
Yes. Training. You must not skip the training component. That's correct. If you look at most of you guys have already watched the Foundations, the Mind Force training. And that was the one part of the equation, was to train. I didn't do a whole session up here. If you hear the story, right? And then he trained day and night, which is this part of the equation. Because we have had most of us have had, 10, 20, 30, 40 years of of training the physical, right? Training the physical component of ourselves, right? Now, the state is training the training is maybe even the wrong word. Maybe reminding ourselves of our non-physical nature might be a better way of saying it. Because what I mean is you have space. You have an intention. They're already there. So it's not like you're training them to be there. Like, it's not like I'm training my muscle that gets bigger. You know what I mean? I think maybe our alignment with that part of ourselves becomes more deeper, I suppose. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see it as you were just touching on that, it's a realignment and a clearing of the space so that you can then bring in the higher, so that then you're operating from that more naturally.
Yeah, so what you said, and let's replace bring in to reveal.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Rock and roll.
It's already there. Yeah.
That's it. So let's finish up. I want to do my thing again. Peace. Let's get it going. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Can't get that. Yeah, is that one there? Those hearts going. Yeah. And kung fu, motherfuckers. Get that. Ta ta ta. Come on. Yes. 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 Have a great evening, great morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Peace out. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for our training today. For those of you who stuck around for the whole session, you're a fucking legend. We'll be here every day, so come and train. If you haven't joined into our online school community yet, go to the link in the bio, and I'll see you in our next session. Peace.